3 in the morning, and I heard your voice again. My phone was lying face down on the table by the bed. I was trying not to wonder where you were or where you'd been, and the screen began to glow with a number I still know. And for a second I was frozen before I let it go. I didn't answer right away, I just watched it ring. Funny how a simple ringtone can bring back everything. The nights we stayed up talking till the morning turned to gold. The secrets you would whisper that nobody else would know. I thought I'd gotten stronger, I thought the past was gone, but hearing you say my name made every wall come down. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments I thought I'd finally buried then. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and my heart forgot the end. For a moment you were closer than you've ever been. You said hello so softly, like no time had passed us by. But some goodbyes keep breathing when the world is quiet at night. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and I couldn't tell my heart goodbye. You asked me how I've been doing, I said I'm doing alright. You laughed the way you used to when it changed the whole night. You told me about the weather, where you are these days. I listened to your stories like I never walked away. Then there was a little silence and I knew what it meant. Two people holding memories through a telephone. You asked if I was to think about us, I didn't know what to say, because some questions have an answer that won't make the pain go away. I wanted to tell you I miss you, I wanted to say your name, but loving someone from a distance isn't the same as making them stay. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments I thought I'd finally buried then. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and my heart forgot the end. For a moment you were closer than you've ever been. You said hello so softly, like no time had passed us by. But some goodbyes keep breathing when the world is quiet at night. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and I couldn't tell my heart goodbye. Your voice still sounds the same when you say my name. 3 in the morning and I'm falling back again. You told me that you're happy and I tried to sound relieved. I meant it when I said I'm glad, but there's still a part of me that remembers all the evenings when you needed somewhere safe, and I'd hold you in the darkness till the sadness left your face. Maybe we were good together, just not good enough to stay. Maybe life had other plans that pulled us both away, and I don't regret the loving, even if it left a scar. Some people become a chapter, but they never leave your heart. I don't need you to come back, I don't need to turn the page. just needed to remember that our love was real that way. If tonight is all we get, then let the silence have its place. I don't want another promise, I don't wanna be arranged. I just wanna hear you breathing on the other side of this line. And remember for a moment when your heart was next to mine. Maybe someday when you call me, it won't shake me like tonight. Maybe I'll hear your voice and simply smile at the memory. But tonight, I still need a little time. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and suddenly I'm there again, back inside the little moments thought I finally buried them. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and my heart forgot the end. For a moment you were closer than you've ever been, and you said hello so softly, like no time had passed us by. But some goodbyes keep breathing when the world is quiet at night. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and I couldn't tell my heart goodbye. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. but this time I let the silence end. I didn't ask you for tomorrow, I didn't ask you to pretend. I heard your voice at 3 a.m. and somehow I could finally see we can love what we once had without needing it to be. So if you ever call me when the night is running deep, I'll remember how you love me, and I'll let you go to sleep. Your voice at 3 a.m. I still remember, but I'm okay, I'm okay. The phone is on the after midnight, that's when I remember. The clock is sitting on the wall, past the hour we used to sleep. But I'm wide awake again, with your memory underneath. There's a message that I started, but I never pressed send. 3 little words on my screen that I can't say again. The city outside is quiet, but my mind is running loud. Every window has a story, every street light pulls me back to the nights we drove for hours with no reason, nowhere planned. You would rest your head beside me, and I'd hold your waiting hand. We never needed perfect moments, we just needed somewhere dark where nobody could see the distance growing slowly in our hearts. Midnight knows what we were, all the things we couldn't say, every kiss beneath the streetlights, every promise we betrayed. Midnight knows what we were when the world was far away. You were closer than my heartbeat, till we let it slip away. And nobody knows the story like the silence of this room. Midnight knows what we halfway closed, you would dance around the kitchen while the radio played low. I'd be sitting on the counter watching you move in the light, thinking maybe I had found something I could call my life. There one night you couldn't sleep, so you whisper out my name. I pull you closer to me till the fear would fade away. We were young enough to believe that the feeling wouldn't change, but forever is a promise that two people can arrange. Maybe we were just a secret that the daylight couldn't hold. Maybe love can burn the brightest when nobody else can know. Midnight knows what we were, all the things we couldn't say, every kiss beneath the streetlights, every promise we betrayed. Midnight knows what we were when the world was far away. You were closer than my heartbeat till we let it slip away. And nobody knows the story like the silence of this room. Midnight knows what we were, and it still remembers you. Midnight knows, it knows your name. Every secret, every touch, still living in the dark. I don't need to know who holds you when the night gets cold and long. I don't need to know if sometimes you still listen to our song. Some questions aren't worth asking when the answer can't repair what we broke between the moments we were too afraid to share. Maybe you're a different person, maybe so am I today, but there's still a younger version of us that won't fade away. He still drives through empty streets, she still waits beneath the light, and they don't know that one day they'll become somebody's goodbye. If I could go back to those nights, I wouldn't ask for more. I'd just stay a little longer before we reach the door. I'd memorize your laughter, I'd remember how you smiled, I'd hold you without asking for another reason why. Because some love isn't meant for daylight, some hearts don't know how to stay, some memories only breathe when the whole world fades away. Midnight knows what we were, all the things we couldn't say, every kiss beneath the streetlights, every promise we betrayed. Midnight knows what we were when the world was far away. You were closer than my heartbeat till we let it slip away. And nobody knows the story like the silence of this room. Midnight knows what we were, and it still remembers you. Midnight knows what we were, but it doesn't ask me why. It just lets the old memories flow quietly by. Midnight knows what we were, and maybe that's enough. I don't need to bring you back to remember how it felt to love. If tomorrow brings the sunrise, I'll let everything be gone. But tonight, beneath the darkness, I can't admit what we were. What we were, what we could have been. I still remember, but I won't reach again. The clock is getting closer, the morning isn't far. I close my eyes and whisper to the memory of who we are. isn't far. I close my eyes and whisper to the memory of who we are. The clock is sitting on the wall, past the hour we used to sleep. But I'm wide awake again with your memory underneath. There's a message that I started. If I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't ask for forever. I meet you at the corner where the street lights turn to gold. You'll be wearing that old jacket that I always used to hold. We wouldn't talk about the ending, we wouldn't talk about the past. We just walk beside each other like the night could always last. I'd take you to the little place where we used to disappear, order something that we shared, and pretend the world was clear. You'd probably laugh at something that I wouldn't understand, and I'd memorize your laughter while I'm holding your hand. I wouldn't ask you where you're going, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd just be grateful for the moment before it slips away. If I could borrow one more night, I'd hold you underneath the lights. No promises, no asking why, just your hand resting in mine. If I could borrow one more night, I'd watch the stars until sunrise. I'd tell you all the things I couldn't say before we went our separate ways. And when the morning came around, I wouldn't try to change your mind. I just thank you for the memories. If I could borrow one more night, we'd drive around the city with the windows halfway down. You'd sing along to something while I watched you from the side. We stopped beside the river where the water catches light, and I tell you that you changed me without asking you to stay tonight. Maybe we talk about our failures, maybe we laugh about the fights, maybe we'd admit we loved each other even when we couldn't make it right. There'd be no need for explanations, no defense and no regret, just two people remembering the best parts they haven't lost yet. I wouldn't ask for a second chance, I wouldn't make you choose. I'd rather have one honest night than spend forever missing you. If I could borrow Maybe we'd sit in your old car and listen to the rain. You'd rest your head against my shoulder like nothing ever changed. I'd ask you what you're dreaming and you'd probably say, I don't know. I'd smile because I remember how you always answer slow. Then the sky would start turning from black into a blue, and I know that our borrowed moment was almost through. You look at me so quietly, like you already understood that some things can't be beautiful without becoming what they could. If I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't rewrite our story. I wouldn't erase the ending or pretend that we were perfect. I'd just give you all the tenderness that I couldn't give back then. I'd hold you like I knew the moment would never come again. Ooh. Yeah, when you finally walked away, I let you go with peace, because sometimes loving someone means knowing when to release. If I could borrow one more night, I'd hold you underneath the lights. No promises, no asking why, just your hand resting in mine. If I could borrow one more night, I'd watch the stars until sunrise. I'd tell you all the things I couldn't say before we went our separate ways. And when the morning came around, I wouldn't try to change your mind. I just thank you for the memories. If I could borrow one more night, if I could borrow one more night, I'd love you without holding tight. I let the moment come and go without asking it to grow. If I could borrow one more night, I finally understand goodbye. Some love is not about forever, it's about what it leaves behind. And when the morning finds us, I won't ask you to be mine. I'll carry one last beautiful memory from the night I borrowed time. If I could borrow one more night, if I could borrow one more night, I wouldn't ask for forever. I'd meet you at the corner where the streetlights turn to gold. You'd be wearing that old jacket. Every night has a memory, and tonight it brought me back to you. The city lights are fading through the curtains in my room. I've been lying here for hours, trying not to think of you. But the rain against the window sounds like footsteps down the hall. And suddenly I remember how you used to call. You come in without a warning, leave your jacket by the door. Then you'd smile like you belonged here, like you'd done it all before. I never knew those little moments would become the ones I'd miss. Now the quiet feels much louder since I lost all of this. I thought time would make it easier, I thought I'd finally moved on. But some feelings don't disappear, they just wait until the night comes on. When the night brings the scent of old perfume. When the night brings you back, I remember how it felt to have somebody beside me when I didn't know myself. I don't know where you are now, I don't know if you think back, but every time the world gets quiet, the night brings you back. I remember Sunday mornings and your head against my chest. You would tell me all your secrets, then you'd fall asleep again. We never needed anything but a little time alone. You could make a crowded city feel like somewhere we could call home. Maybe we were too impatient, maybe life was moving fast, maybe we were both afraid that something good would never last. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself tonight. Some people leave your life but never leave your mind, and I don't need you to return, I don't need another chance. I just wish you knew how much it changed the way I understand love. When the night brings you back, I can feel you in the room, in the silence, in the shadows, in the scent of old perfume. When the night brings you back, I remember how it felt to have somebody beside me when I didn't know myself. I don't know where you are now, I don't know if you think back, but every time the world gets quiet, the night brings you back. Back to you, just for a moment. Back to us, back to then, before the morning takes it all away. Maybe somewhere you're awake, looking through another window. Maybe someone holds your hand and you finally feel at home. If that's true, I hope you're happy. I mean that with all my heart, because loving you was beautiful even when we fell apart. I don't need to keep the memories locked inside my heart forever. I can let them come and go like the rain against the weather. And perhaps someday the nighttime won't remind me quite as much, but tonight I let the feeling stay without reaching for your touch. If I could see you one more time, I wouldn't ask you to explain. I wouldn't ask about the ending or who was right and who was wrong. I'd simply tell you thank you for every ordinary day, for every little piece of love that never really went away. Some memories are meant to hurt us, they're reminders of what we know. And maybe losing you taught me how to finally become my own. When the night brings you back, I don't have to hold you close, I don't have to hold you close. I can smile at what we had and let the memory go. When the night brings you back, I don't feel the same old pain. You're a beautiful part of my story, not a wound I need to name. I don't know where you are now, and I don't need to know that. I'll just let the moonlight pass. When the night brings you back, ooh, back to you, but I'm alright. I can let you fade, I can let you go. Still grateful that I knew you. The rain is almost over, the morning isn't far. I close my eyes and whisper to the memory you are. When the night brings you back, I remember then, I'll let you go. Good night, wherever you are. Maybe love was never supposed to hurt. Maybe it was supposed to feel like this. You don't have to say a word when you walk into the room. Something in the way you smile makes the whole night feel brand new. I don't need to chase the moment, I don't need to make it last. When I'm sitting here beside you, everything moves slow enough. You know the things I never mention, you can read them in my eyes. And when I'm carrying the weight, you never ask me to disguise. You just put your hand in mine, like you already understand. And somehow all the noise inside me falls away when you are near. Maybe I spent too many years thinking love had to be loud, but you show me something different, something quiet, something real. You're the kind of love that feels like home, the kind I never knew I needed. I can close my eyes beside you and finally let my heart stop believing. The kind of love that feels like home, no running, no pretending anymore. I don't need a perfect story, I just need you walking through my door. And if forever has a feeling, I think this is what it means. The kind of love that feels like home, the kind that lets me breathe. I remember all the nights when I thought I knew what love was, chasing after distant hearts, trying hard to earn a touch. But you never made me question if your heart was really mine. You just showed up when you said you would, and stayed until the morning light. We can talk about the future, or we can sit here without words. You can tell me all your worries and I'll listen till they're heard. There is beauty in the simple, in the way you say my name, in the little everyday things that somehow never feel the same. Maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it doesn't need to burn. Maybe real love is the quiet, where two people feel secure. You're the kind of love that feels like home, the kind I never knew I needed. I can close my eyes beside you and finally let my heart stop believing. The kind of love that feels like home, no running, no pretending anymore. I don't need a perfect story, I just need you walking through my door. And if forever has a feeling, I think this is what it means. The kind of love that feels like home, the kind that lets me breathe. Feels like home, right here with you. No fear, no doubt, just let the night move slowly. If tomorrow brings a hard day, we can face it side by side. If the world becomes too heavy, you can always come inside. I don't promise I'll be perfect, I don't promise I won't fall, but I'll never make you wonder if I'm here through it all. And I don't need to know the ending to appreciate tonight, because every second with you feels like something I should hold. Not with fear or desperation, but with open hands instead. Because love is not possession, it's a place where hearts can rest. If I could give you one thing, it would be the truth tonight. You don't have to earn my loving, you don't have to change your life. You can come here with your broken pieces, you can leave your me breathe. You're the kind of love that feels like home, and I don't wanna take it for granted. Every quiet night beside you feels like something heaven-handed. You're the kind of love that feels like, and now I finally understand. I wasn't looking for perfection, I was looking for your hand. So if the years keep moving forward, I'll still choose you every time. Not because the road is easy, but because your heart feels like mine. Feels like home right here. I can finally breathe. No more running, no more searching, just you and me. Don't say too much tonight. Some things are better left to sleep. I saw you standing in the doorway with that familiar kind of smile, the one that used to make me forget every reason to be careful. You asked me how my life was, I said better than before. But the way you looked right through me made me question what that meant. You were wearing something simple, but I remember every detail. How you used to pull your sleeves down when you didn't know what to say. And suddenly the years between us didn't feel like years at all. Just a little bit of distance between two people who still know. I could ask you where you've been, you could ask me who I've loved, but we both know where those questions would eventually lead us. Don't wake the love we buried, don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me that still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we buried, let's sleep in memories alive. 'Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. We spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we buried, even if it's still alive. We sat across the table with two glasses getting warm, talking about the weather like we weren't the coming storm. You told me you've been traveling, I told you about my work, but every little conversation had another meaning underneath. You laughed when I remembered how you hated crowded places. I smiled when you remembered how I always lost my keys. For a moment it was easy, like the years had disappeared. Then your fingers touched the table, then I felt you getting near. I could reach across the distance, I could take your hand tonight. But sometimes wanting someone doesn't mean you should revive. Don't let the love we bury, don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me I still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we bury, let's sleep in memories alive. 'Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. We spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we bury, even if it's still alive. But let it sleep tonight. Don't reach, don't turn back, don't make me want you again. Maybe we were just too young, maybe timing wasn't kind, maybe we were both afraid of what forever meant at that time. honest. You would whisper that you love me, and I swear we had the best. But love can change its language without becoming something false. Sometimes two hearts stay connected after two lives have moved on. So if you ask me if I miss you, I'll probably look away, because the truth is complicated, and tonight isn't the day. If I kissed you right now, will we become who we were? Will we forget every reason that we ended in the first place? If I held you for a minute, would I wanna hold you forever? Would you wake up wanting more? And would I be strong enough to leave? No. Let the silence speak for us. Let the distance keep us safe. There are some beautiful things we don't have to recreate. Some love is better remembered. Don't wake the love we bury. Don't make the old flame rise. Don't touch the parts of me that still remember your eyes. Don't wake the love we bury. Let's sleep in memories alive. 'Cause I know if you come closer, I'll forget the reasons why. Ooh, we spent so long learning how to live on separate sides. So don't wake the love we bury, even if it's still alive. Don't wake the love we bury. Let it press beneath the years. Let it be the sweetest chapter without bringing back the tears. Don't wake the love we bury, even if I want you tonight. Somewhere deep beneath the silence, I still love you, that's alright. We don't have to start again. We don't have to start again. We don't have to say goodbye. We can leave the door unopened and still know what lived inside. Ooh, still love you, but I won't reach for you. No, I won't let it sleep, let it breathe, let the past stay beautiful. You stood there by the doorway, I watched you disappear. I wasn't looking for you tonight, but there you were. I walked into the room with my eyes somewhere else, trying to lose a little time, trying to find a little peace. And I saw your silhouette underneath the amber light, and every part of me remembered what I tried to leave behind. You were laughing with your friends, like the years had never passed. You looked a little different, but your smile was still the same. I almost said your name, but the words stayed in my chest. Some moments don't need a conversation to tell you what they mean. I wondered if you saw me, I wondered if you knew that 1 second across the room could bring me back to you. I saw you cross the room, and the whole world disappeared. All the noise became a whisper, all the distance disappeared. I saw you across the room. and I wanted to walk your way. But some doors are better closed, even when the heart still wants to stay. You look beautiful tonight, and I hope you know it's true. I didn't say a single word, but I saw you across the room. I watched you take a drink, then you brushed your hair aside. That little gesture brought me back to every late night drive. I remembered how you tell me about everything you dreamed, and how I make up stupid stories just to make you laugh at me. Someone came and stood beside you, and you turned to face them close. I felt something underneath my ribs that I thought I'd finally lost. It wasn't jealousy exactly, it was something harder to explain. Like seeing someone you once loved living beautifully without your name. I could've crossed the room, I could've asked how you've been, but I knew one little question could open everything again. I saw you across the room, and the whole world disappeared. All the noise became a whisper, all the distance disappeared. I saw you across the room, and I wanted to walk your way. But some doors are better closed, even when the heart still wants to stay. You look beautiful tonight, and I hope you know it's true. I didn't say a single word, but I saw you across the room. Across the room. I still know that smile, still know those eyes, still remember, but I won't go back tonight. Maybe you notice me eventually, maybe you never look my way. Maybe that's exactly what I needed to make peace with yesterday. Because seeing you reminded me that the past can still be sweet without becoming something that we have to repeat. I don't know who you're loving, I don't know where you will go, but I hope they understand the beautiful heart I used to know. And I hope you never question if our time meant something real. It changed the way I learned to love, it changed the way I learned to feel. For a moment I imagine you walking over to me, you'd say, I can't believe it's been so long. And I'd smile like nothing changed. Maybe we talk until the closing, maybe we'd remember everything. Maybe I'd want another chance, maybe you'd want the same. But fantasies are easy when you're standing far away. And sometimes the strongest thing is choosing not to cross the space. So I took another drink and let the moment pass. I watched you disappear into the crowd, and I didn't chase you back. I saw you across the room, and the whole world disappeared. All the noise became a whisper, all the distance disappeared. I saw you across the room, and I wanted to but I'll always remember you. I remember, but I'm alright. No need to say, no need to go back. Some love stays beautiful from across the room. I walked into the room with my eyes on my else, trying to lose a little time, trying to find a little peace. And I saw your silhouette underneath the amber light, and every part of me remembered. I found an old page tonight, and somehow you were still there. I was cleaning out the drawer where I keep the things I never use. Found a faded piece of paper with a line I wrote for you. There were words I never finished, there were thoughts I couldn't say, and your name between the lines still somehow found its way. I remember riding slowly while you slept beside the lamp. You were breathing like the whole world was exactly where it should have been. I thought we'd have forever, so I never rushed the word. Funny how the things we leave unfinished can be the things that hurt. I don't know why I kept it. Maybe I wasn't ready then to admit that some memories don't disappear when they end. Your name is between the lines, in every word I couldn't say, in every song I never finished, in every night I stayed awake. Your name is between the lines, even after all this time. I thought I left you in the past, but you were hiding in the lines. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right, but your name is between the lines when I write about my life. There's a coffee stain beside it from a morning we forgot. You were laughing at my stories while the coffee turned to cold. You said write me something someday that I can keep when you're away. I smiled and said I'd do it, but I never knew what to say. Now I understand the meaning of the things I couldn't write. Sometimes love is too enormous for a sentence to describe, and the heart keeps little fragments long after people leave. A photograph, a melody, a scent you barely breathe. Maybe I don't miss the ending, maybe I just miss the sound of your voice inside the quiet when nobody else was around. It's between the lines, in every word I couldn't say, in every song I never finished, in every night I stayed away. Your name is between the lines, even after all this time. I thought I left you in the past, but you were hiding in the lines. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right, but your name is between the lines when I write about my life. Between the lines, I still find you there, in the spaces, in the silence, in the words I'd never shared. I wonder if you kept anything from the years we had before. Maybe one old photograph, or a key that fits no door. Maybe you forgotten everything, and that's okay with me, because memories don't need permission to become history. I've changed since you left me. I've learned how to be alone. I've learned that missing someone doesn't mean you need them home. And the love we had was real, even if it couldn't stay. Some people shape your heart and quietly walk away. If I could finish that old letter, I wouldn't ask you to return. I wouldn't write about the reasons or the bridges that we burned. I'd simply say, I hope you're happy. I hope life has treated you kind, and thank you for the love you gave me when your heart was next to between the lines, but it doesn't hurt tonight. It's just a piece of who I was, a chapter underneath the line. Your name is between the lines, and maybe that's where you should stay. Not inside my future, but somewhere in yesterday. I don't need to call you, I don't need to make things right. Between the lines, and I'm finally alright. Your name is between the lines, but I'm writing something new, a life that doesn't need a past. You tell me what to do. Your name is between the lines, like a whisper fading slow. I can keep the good memories and still be ready to let you go. Maybe every love we lose leaves a little truth behind, and yours became a part of me, somewhere between the lines. Between the lines. Ooh, I'll remember, but I don't need you back. Thank you for the memories. I'm moving on. I fold the paper slowly, put it back inside the drawer. Some things don't need an ending, they just don't need to hurt anymore. Your name is between the lines. That's where I leave you tonight. Good night. Good night to everything we were. I fold the paper slowly, put it back inside the drawer. Some things don't need an ending, they just don't need to hurt anymore. There were words I never finished. There were turn the lights down low, just for tonight. I found your old favorite record behind the books on the shelf. I almost put it back, but I wanted to lose myself. So I dropped the needle slowly, and the room began to glow. Funny how a song can open every door you thought was closed. The lamp is by the window, casting shadows on the floor. And for a second I imagined you were walking through the door. I know you're somewhere distant, living life I can't control, but the music keeps on playing like it doesn't know you're gone. I used to hate these quiet hours when there was nothing left to say. Now I let the silence hold me while the memories drift away. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, moving like I'm still dancing with you. No one here to hold me tonight, just your memory underneath the lights. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, trying to make peace with what we knew. Maybe love doesn't always stay. Sometimes it becomes a song we play, and while the record keeps turning, I don't feel so alone. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, learning how to make it home. I remember how you used to pull me closer when we danced. You never cared about the rhythm, you just wanted one more chance to forget about tomorrow, to forget about the world. You put your head against my shoulder, and I'd call you my girl. We were never perfect lovers, we had nights we couldn't speak, but there was something in your presence that could make the strong feel weak. Now the same song fills the bedroom, but there's no one here to sway. Still somehow I hear your laughter between every note it plays. Maybe I was too afraid to appreciate the little things. Maybe we only understand love after we lose what it brings. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, moving like I'm still dancing with you. No one here to hold me tonight, just your memory underneath the lights. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, trying to make peace with what we knew. Maybe love doesn't always stay. Sometimes it becomes a song we play, and while the record keeps turning, I don't feel so alone. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, learning how to make it home. Keep spinning, don't let the music stop. One more song, one more memory, and I'll let the night move on. I don't wonder who you're holding when the midnight starts to fall. I don't wonder if you miss me or remember me at all. I've stopped chasing all the answers that could never change the past. Some things are meant to teach you, not everything is meant to last. And if I ever hear this record, years from now in some old place, I hope I can remember without sadness on my face. I hope I think about the good times and the way we used to move, two imperfect hearts together, finding something beautiful. Maybe tonight I finally get it. Love was never mine to keep. You were someone I was given for a chapter, not forever. And I don't have to hate the ending just because it made me cry. Some of the most beautiful stories are the ones we leave behind. So I'll dance until the record ends. I'll let the memories breathe, then I'll turn the lights back on and choose the life that's waiting for me. I'm slow dancing in an empty room, when I don't need to dance with you. I can feel the warmth of yesterday without asking it to stay. and leave the rest behind today. I'm alright, I can dance alone. No more waiting, no more reaching, I can finally let you go. The record slows to silence, the room begins to fade. I stand beneath the window and watch the night change shape, slow dancing in an empty room. But I don't feel empty anymore. Good night, old love, I'm finally moving on. I found your old favorite record behind the books on the shelf. I almost put it back, but I wanted to lose myself. So I dropped the needle slowly, and the room began to glow. Funny how a song can open every door you thought was closed. The lamp is by the window, casting shadows on the floor. And for a second I